So here we have a table that says calories burned per hour by activity and weight, and then we have a bunch of data. And then it says the table above, it's actually to the left, but I copied and pasted this from a problem on Khan Academy. The table above shows the number of calories burned per hour by persons of 3 different weights doing a particular activity. So here are the 3 different weights. How many of the activities listed burn more than 200 calories per hour for all 3 of the weights listed? So pause this video and see if you can answer that. This was originally a multiple choice question, but I figure we could just answer it directly. All right, now let's do it together. So as we mentioned, this first column, this tells us the various activities. And then this next column, this says how many calories per hour it's burning for the person who weighs, I'm assuming this is maybe 100 pounds. And then the next column is how many it burns for the person who weighs 150 pounds. And then it says how many it burns for the person who weighs 200 pounds. So we just have to find the activities where for any one row, all of these are 200. It says more than 200. So it needs to be greater than 200 for all 3 of these in a row. So let's see, aerobic exercise, this is greater than 200. This is greater than 200. That's greater than 200. So aerobic exercise burns more than 200 calories per hour for all 3 of the weights. Bicycling, 160 calories per hour. That's less than 200, so that doesn't make the cut. See, bowling, and I'm very suspicious of these numbers. These seem to be awfully high numbers for bowling. I would have thought that cycling would have had higher calories, but let's just take the data for what it is. So let's see, all 3 of these are greater than 200. So bowling looks good. It's a very vigorous form of bowling. Let's see, golf. Golf is also beating bicycling, which is surprising and probably not true in the real world, but we'll go with it. And all 3 of these numbers are greater than 200. So that one's looking good. Jogging, all 3 of these are greater than 200. So that looks good. Swimming, 2 of these are not greater than 200, so we'll rule out swimming. And once again, this is counterintuitive that swimming would burn less calories per hour than bowling or golf. Tennis, all 3 of these are greater than 200, so tennis looks good. And that last but not least, walking, all 3 of these are greater than 200. So to answer the question, how many of the activities listed burn more than 200 calories per hour for all 3 of the weights listed? Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the activities. And we're done.